Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome back to the channel and to 7 Days to Die, where I spent the night last evening. You saw a little bit of it in the last episode where I went out, I found some honey, I got attacked by a bunch of things like the spider zombie. At the end of the episode, I did actually cure that. I had found 2 honey, so I was able to cure that. I am still fatigued for like an hour unless I would find some vitamins. I did manage to make my way through the night by eating charred meat. That is why my hunger is up to 67%. There's one more that's actually cooking on the stove as well, and I could probably make a couple more only because of the fact that I managed to kill a deer. Anyways, I had to make a bunch of water too, so at some point we're going to really want to try to get the dew collector up because I had to use a lot of water for the charred to quench my thirst after eating charred meat. I spent a bunch of last night then after I got all of my stuff back to the base and everything. I just kind of came out here to a location. You can see on the map I can actually remove my quick waypoint, I think here. If I move out of the way, I think you should still be able to see it. Maybe you can't. Whatever the case may be, these little kind of copper nodes here, the ones that are kind of bronzish in color, those are iron nodes. And so actually I came out here because I wanted to make sure that, let's go ahead, and this is going to be iron. And I wanted to make sure we started getting some iron in the forge once we actually get it going, which you can see it's still pinned on the top, because I also came out here and I got some more stone. I don't know if I've got enough. I got a little bit. I guess we could make as many as we can for the moment. There's more clay back at the base as well, but we're going to want to get the forge going as soon as possible just because of the aggressiveness of this playthrough. We're on day 2. We've got 5 days until horde night, but for now my axe just broke. We're going to go ahead and repair it. All you need to repair it is a stone when you're using stone tools. We're going to get back to base. Everything should now be walking again because 4 a.m. is the start of the day and it is 4:30. You should be able to see now. It was in the sunshine initially when I said that, but we're going to go ahead and head back to base, grabbing some polymers on the way because I do need to make that dew collector. I didn't know you could search this truck. Huh, this is fairly new to the game. One thing we will not be doing, I really don't think in this playthrough, I will say, is that I don't think that we are going to be doing any farming. We're probably try to make through with what we can get, what we can scavenge as far as food, because I just am not going to have really the time for it. I don't think. It requires a lot of resources. So where is my home? It's this way. You can see on the compass up top. I do need to break something to... I guess I could just get in this way. I think that's how I got out. That sounds like a crawler zombie. All right, we were going to go in. Oh, I did the same thing here, too. I jumped on this gas can out back to be able to get out of this place. All right, so we should be able to go up here. And I did have, like I mentioned, I had some stuff that was still cooking on here. We'll go ahead and eat the meat. And we'll go ahead. I've got all of my water on me, but we're going to need to drink another one. This is a sledgehammer crafting skill. I'm not going to be going down that tree, but again, the sell price of the magazines is only 20, so we will go ahead and just read it for the experience points. Now, also, in the challenge menu, I have some more challenges to redeem. I'm pretty close to getting to the next level, so let's go ahead and redeem those and see if we get all the way there. Almost, not quite. All right, but let's see if we now have enough stuff, if we can actually craft the forge. I should have everything except for I was short on the cobblestone, and I should be able to make probably the rest of it. Cobblestone rocks, not cobblestone blocks. Let's do a couple less. I would like to have a couple small stones just so that I have stuff to repair. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cancel the rest of that just because I want to get the forge started. That's going to craft in my inventory as well. Craft that. It's going to take 20 seconds, and then we're going to get that guy going. We're going to get the stuff from the forge and start cooking it in there. All right, guys, forge is done. Let's go ahead and put this somewhere. I need to get rid of all these tables. How long will that take? Well, the stuff on top of the table won't take long. This won't take long either. Let's just get this all set up and going. This is not going to be the nicest base on the planet. I will tell you, Anne and I are actually working on a game right now, and we actually have an incredibly nice base, but we actually spent time on it. All right, let's get a couple things cooking in here. Let's get some... turn it on. That'll take a little while, but that will put in... I would like to actually... I need some of these on me. I don't even need that many. You can have that many. I missed a slot here, I think. I'm supposed to have... I want to go ahead and lock these in as well. Get my wood locked in, and we should be able to put stuff into the forge and into the crafting. And this... Sure, things are a little bit everywhere right now. But we are going to get out to our quest and get that going because we need... I wonder if that was a snake. I could use more food. The quest is very, very close. Make sure this guy's reloaded. It's very, very close, but we should be able to get back to Wrecked and actually get this turned in, hopefully. What we're going to want to make sure we do is get this. That's just paper. I don't know if that's close enough to respawn when we click the exclamation point, but we should be able to get some extra gas. I don't know how soon we'll need gas, but all right. And then that one is not neither of them are functional, but this turned into an unfunctional truck to a functional car. I guess if that helps. All right. There should be some guys right back here. All right, let's get out here. Started the bleed effect on him. Oh, he died from bleeding. All right, let's go ahead and... Hey, I do have another... I have 4 skill points? What have I been doing all night? I've got 4 skill points to spend. If we've got 4 skill points, we're going to go ahead into... I want more into deep cuts. So we're going another level into there, and... We don't have high enough to get to Whirlwind yet, so we're going to go another level of agility, I believe. And then I still have 2 points, actually. Whirlwind, you can swing your blades faster and become a whirlwind of destruction and carnage. So I actually can't go another level into deep cut, so we'll take a level of Whirlwind. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. Actually, I do. We're going another level into agility. All right, let's get this guy out. He's having a fit in there. All right, perfect. Let's get on with this. Just some paper in that? I'm looking for food here, game. I'm looking for food because eating charred meat is not my idea of a good time. All right, this is unlocked. See if there's any water in the toilet. Nope, just toilet paper. All right. Okay. Not a dog back here, is there? Get up. Sit down. All right, there's some trash down here to loot. Get some wood that I didn't have to chop down myself. Need some more rubber. Actually, I didn't even check. I don't know how many polymers I have at this point. We might... I wonder if we're anywhere near enough to being able to make the dew collector. I really do need to get that made, though, because of the water situation. This all looks like a mess. Then we've already been in there. All right, we're back here now. Let's pick up this office chair again, and we're going to go ahead and scrap that for the leather. And this for the wood. That was unexciting, getting a piece of cloth out of a desk. Let's get this sealed shipping crate back here. I got another tire. I guess that's a good thing. Stone axe. I just scrapped it because I'm already using a stone axe. Okay, tools digest. Harvesting tool crafting skill. And another tire. I'm never going to need a tire in this game. It's going to be amazing. All right, through here. And our last location should be up on the roof. Oh, I can loot the big semi-truck. Slightly unexciting. And the dumpster. Is there somebody behind the dumpster, or where is that coming from? Oh, he's outside. He's not part of this location, but oftentimes there's a person sitting back here in these things. But today it's just a purse, which gave me some dukes. I will take them. You're very noisy. I'm going up to the roof. You have fun beating down the wall. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's really cool. He hasn't seen me yet. He's not going to see me. All right, you're not giving me my arrow back, apparently. I will take your loot box, though. Your garbage. All right, and there's 2 other people. You can see, since this is a clear quest, they're showing on my compass right now. To let me know where they are. I remember before they started doing that, people had a lot of problems sometimes finding the last zombies in locations to be able to get through their clear quests. How about you come this way? Oh, I got the bad music. There's only 2 zombies. Why do I have the bad music for 2 zombies? Start bleeding. Bleed. Bleed, I say. Okay, you're dead. Thank you. These things make great resources to these air conditioning units once you get a wrench, but I don't have a wrench. Why do I still have bad music? I've already finished the quest. All right, this is a Crack-A-Book crate. This could be good because Crack-A-Book is the bookstore in the world of, yes, Knife Guy and Night Stalker. 50% more damage to sleeping victims at night. Very nice. That was a book. That was why I made a different sound, by the way. Oh my gosh, a water purifier mod and commando boots. Okay, well, first of all, let's get this off of here. Let's get some bandages on my hotbar. And the commando boots I am going to wear in place of my primitive shoes. Probably just going to scrap this. These aren't horribly useful. But the water purifier mod is incredible because what that allows you to do is you can put it into your helmet and then you can... Hey... and then you can just drink murky water and it doesn't give you dysentery. Otherwise, you have a very high chance of getting dysentery. Hey, he finally made it through. Look at you. All right. Let's get back to Wrecked and turn this in. As a matter of fact, where is my house from here? My house is on the compass. It's apparently this way, same direction as Wrecked. Yeah, I'm gonna put a loot chest directly outside of my house. That way I don't have to run in. But that way we should be able to just kind of drop things off that I can handle overnight. There's an appliance store. Also these, always check these for books as well. There's a mining book. Some paper. More paper. And that book is actually a book. So that's got something to do... All right, let's get this. I'm very slow at the moment. This is... You can craft blackstrap coffee, which helps you with mining. That's incredible as well. All right, let's go ahead and put it here. And we are going to put... I'm going to read this. I don't need any of that with me right now, I don't think. Everything I want is locked in. So let's go ahead and put that all there. Except for I will take actually the cash because real world money does not work in the world of 7 Days to Die. The only functional purpose of it is to sell it. So we will be giving that to the trader, and I have some more of it sitting over in the box that's outside of the traders. All right. Back to Trader Rex. Here's my storage crate. These are the things I'm going to sell. I'm not going to be making sledgehammers, so I'm going to go ahead and take that in to sell to him as well. I guess for now everything else can stay with me, although I'm hungry again. So let's see what he's offering as far as a quest reward here. I'm torn, guys. I'm actually torn between 5 lockpicks and a jar of honey. Just because of the fact that I've been infected twice already, I think I'm going to go with the honey. All right, inventory here. Sell all of this and this. You can have all of that stuff. You do actually have some food. Unfortunately, you generally sell it for quite a lot. Wow, that's 2,500 to buy all 42. It's 570 to buy the corn. And that'd be 19 ears of corn. We are roughly going back the direction of my house. One thing that I neglected to do is that I mentioned that there are some things that I was not able to make because I don't have a grill yet, which actually as I was looking at, you know, his stuff with the meat and stuff like that, you can actually craft cooking pots and grills in the forge. And so I am gonna run back and do that. Maybe I can grill up some of this corn, because the problem is that it's affecting my overall stamina right now, and it's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna go back and do that. By the way, these sandwiches, these have a high chance of a 12% chance of giving you dysentery. So the best time that you can actually take those things. So some of you that might be new to the game might be wondering, why aren't you just eating the sandwiches? Well, because normally if you're going to eat those, you want to make sure that you've got vitamins to be able to do that. Did I run? No, that's Trader Wrecked. I'm back here. But if the vitamins will prevent you from getting dysentery, but the sandwiches will still take away your health. But right now I've got a point into healing factor, which does restore some health. It takes a little while, but it does restore health over time. But at least that way you've kind of got a way to not starve to death if you're really having problems with food. If you can find some vitamins or buy them from the trader, that's one way to try to handle the food situation if you've got a bunch of those sandwiches. All right, grill. Here we go. How long do you take? Oh, I need some clay. Let's get some clay. Did I turn all of the clay? Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on a second. You keep cooking in some iron ore. I'm going to go outside and dig up some clay. Okay. All right, I got 40. That's going to have to be enough for now, because I need to get back to questing. That's kind of the way that if you want to move about during the day, is try to get as much questing done as possible because of the rewards and the advancement. Because that is one thing that I am not strictly tying to this specific playthrough, but my idea was that you do 10 quests for a trader, and then they point you in the direction of the next trader. And that is kind of my goal, is to try to get all 10 quests done for Wrecked. And then we should be able to... He will point me in the direction of Jen, the next trader, and then hopefully we can have some sort of progression that way. I do have enough. I don't have enough of duct tape, however. I would have to make more glue. Oh, goodness. You know what? I think I'm going to bypass it for now. I'm just going to keep this. Let's go ahead and lock that honey in for now, I guess. Did you make the cookie? Did you make the grill? You didn't. Because you were not done smelting. All right, we've got the grill. And by the way, it does change the look of the campfire. So that, of course, is the cooking pot. Once we put the grill on, you will see that as well. It got actually placed onto the fire. So what can we make now as far as... I know we can make the meat. Is there anything else that we can actually make at this moment? Oh, the grilled corn. And that doesn't take any water. That was the one thing I was worried about. So let's go ahead and get some fuel on the fire. And let's make just a ton of grilled corn. I'll save the meat for now, because that can be used later to make bacon and eggs. Seriously? It's day 2? Do you guys hear that? If you are 7 days to die, you know what that means. No, don't scream, don't scream, don't scream. She screamed. This is a screamer. If she sees you and she screams, she calls in a horde. Anybody? She did scream after she saw me. I am surprised that nobody else is here. So just to explain that kind of mechanic, by the way, screamers, they've become more prevalent in this this go around. The developers of the game made them more prevalent, but there is something that's actually called it's like a heat map or something like that, and the whole purpose of it is that the more things that you have crafting at your base, the higher your heat value is. And that can actually spawn in, maybe that's my horde? Maybe they came in the front of the building, or is this just one zombie? Oh, it's just one. Anyway, it was always supposed to be that the higher your heat map, the higher the likelihood of the screamer actually being, nope, she did call in a horde. I mean, it's not a big horde, for starters. which is a good thing because it's day 2. Oh, there's more coming behind me. Okay. So it wasn't a huge horde, but at least it was a couple of zombies anyway. Anyway, so it was supposed to be that the heat map was what she was supposed to call her in previously, but they've made it more likely now that the screamers will just appear kind of out of random. And then the worst part is that they've changed it so that screamers can call in other screamers. So if she screamed and called in more screamers and they all start screaming, there could be a lot of zombies here very, very quickly. All right. We've got a bunch of corn, and I just identified the fact that the corn, I ate a bunch, and I couldn't figure out why my water went down. It's actually -5, but I need to eat it. Because I need to get my hunger back up. So we're going to go ahead and put these things away, and we're going to go ahead and just eat the rest of this corn while we're running. We need to get to our next quest. It's 10 o'clock in the morning already. We're sleeping the day away. All right, look at that. My hunger and thirst is finally up. Actually, I actually overate. You can see it's kind of still ticking down. There's a little fork and knife symbol at the top, and it's counting down from 11 right now. But my hunger bar at the bottom keeps going kind of back and forth. Let's go ahead and loot this car before we get started. Hey, duct tape. I need that for the dew collector. All right, let's go ahead and start the quest and have you are still lootable. Vehicle magazine. Very nice. Oh, I've not been getting any armor magazines. I might have to put a point into armor just to be able to get the armor magazines. Okay. He died of bleeding. I've never seen these trash cans before. Those are very fancy. I wonder if those are new to this version of the game. All right, we have 1 skill point to spend. I am going to have to put it into armor because I need to start getting armor magazines, unfortunately. So in my agility tree, am I going medium armor though? I mean, it doesn't really matter for the purposes of getting the magazines, but it will actually affect... This is heavy armor in the strength tree. The agility tree is medium armor. Where's the light armor's got to be... Maybe there isn't a light armor. I mean, you can craft light armor. But let's go ahead. I guess we'll just go ahead and put it into medium armor. I need to start getting those magazines. I'm taking some chrysanthemum because of the fact that I'm going to try to make some of the red tea as soon as I have the capacity to do so. Gee, that scared me so bad. I thought she was in the toilet. You can tell by the jumping that was going. Holy cow. I don't know why I'm taking paper, by the way. I don't need paper. Paper is primarily, for the most part, really only used, I think, to make... Gosh, is it really only used for shotgun shells? And I'm not going to be going shotguns. Oh, he's seen me already. I was going to try to shoot him. All right, more chrysanthemum, another sandwich that I will not be eating until I get some vitamins, maybe not at all. It may never just happen in this playthrough. I don't know. Is anybody else gonna fall out of the ceiling and scare the crap out of me while I'm sneaking into... Yes, in fact you are. I one-shot him. All right. Okay, kitchen. Now the question is... Oh, it is actually a cooking pot. Sometimes those are landmines. You can actually learn how to make cooking pots into landmines in this game. And just for funsies, sometimes the developers actually just put them there. I thought there was something under there. It looked like it. There was a machete part. Did you see that? That was amazing. Once we get to machetes, also, I don't need any hunger right now. Those are pears. Oh, hello. Oh. You fell out of the ceiling, sort of. I'm gonna stab you in the leg so that you start bleeding. Oh, you're angry. They died at the same time. He died from the hit. He died from bleed damage. All right, let's go ahead and here's some... What do I keep hitting my head on? Here's some medical supplies at the top. Medical journal. I will go ahead and read you. Hey, I just got some painkillers. Those are great. All right, let's go ahead and break into this. All right, what do we got? Forge ahead. I'll take it. I mean, I wish there was more stuff in there, but the big loot chest has breaching ammunition, craft special ammunition used to breach secure blocks like doors and safes. So that's meh. And an ammo pile. That comes in more to play when you are doing it like a PvP server. You can use it to break into, like, locked safes and chests and stuff like that in the game, though. So I guess it does have its uses. I just don't ever see very many people using it just when they're playing single player. All right, guys, so I'm looking at my inventory here. I'm encumbered by 6. So we're going to go ahead and scrap the cooking pot because of the fact that I can craft them at my forge. We're going to read this Forge Ahead book that I just found in this truck over here. And I'm also going to put on these biker gloves, which have melee weapon damage of plus 10%. And that'll get rid of my primitive ones that I'm wearing. We also have some iron bow, iron... There we go. Some iron arrows. And I want to sneak in here, but I'm pretty sure there's a dog that spawns somewhere back there. But I want to get this cement mixer. Because I had a funny feeling there was going to be a Forge Ahead book in there. All right, let's grab a couple more polymers. I'm not sure how many dew collectors I'm going to need, but I want to grab them when I see them. And let's get back to the trader. All right, just made it back. Let's go see what the quest reward is. Out of stamina. 1 magazine for handgun crafting is not great. Shotgun Messiah 3. Targets within 3 meters have a higher dismember chance, but that's with... guns for sure, possibly just with shotguns. I think I'm going glue. All right, jobs. Unfortunately, this is going to give the most experience, but it's 775 meters away, so we're going to go with the fetch quests, which are closer. We're going to go to Skeeter's place. Also, do I want to buy this corn or not? I think I'm going to hold off for now. He doesn't restock until... He restocks on day 4, so the traders restock every... 3 days, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So if day 1 doesn't count, they restock day 4, day 7, day 10, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So he should have that corn for at least 2 more days. So let's get here to this next quest, to Skeeter's, and let's grab the supplies and get back. Oh, nice. There was 2 eggs in that one. And I'm also going to try here to see if I can get some honey out of this. Since I got that book, I've got a higher percentage chance of getting it. And I am hopeful, but we will see. Not on that one. All right, we're just about there, though. We should be good to go. Let's get in here. Oh, there's a spider zombie. You stay over there. I would prefer not to have to deal with you. Another egg. I will take it. Also, I was grabbing, I only found 1, I think, but I was trying to grab some goldenrod tea on the way here, or goldenrod, so that I could make some goldenrod tea, because of the fact that craft AP robotic turret ammo. I don't know that I'm going to get that far in this playthrough, but sure. Anyways, I was trying to grab it because I can already make goldenrod tea. I cannot make the red tea, which is actually what I prefer at the moment, but all right. That should have respawned, I believe. Should have respawned the mailbox. So let's make sure we grab that. Ah, it's just paper this time. How boring. All right, let's get into the house. So if you're unfamiliar with the game, normally the way that you want to I'm not going to be, unfortunately, Anne's going to yell at me for this. I'm throwing away her precious, precious seeds, but I'm not going to have time to farm in this playthrough. You move along where the lights are. The lights are generally a very good indicator of where you're supposed to move through. At least that was always the case. I think I've seen a couple of the new POIs that they've done where that has not always been the case, but... Hello? Nurse? I just stabbed you in the butt. You have no arm. Also, you just dropped me a loot bag. Thank you! Lucky looter, find more brass and loot. Hey, speaking of red tea... That person's stuck in there for the moment. And when I say that person, I mean that former person. Would you like some assistance? How about that? There you go. Bleed a little bit. Perfect. All right, let's check through here yet. Through the kitchen. Hi. Cool. We're not done, obviously, but we're going to go ahead and loot through the cabinet, see if we can find any sort of food items that we might be able to use at some point. Or at least maybe some magazines. Can you help me out here, game? I need to be able to get into some of the crafting a little further. Oh, look, charred meat. That did so well. You know, though, I actually probably shouldn't bulk at eating that because I found that water purifier mod. All I have to do is shove that... I just have to shove that into my helmet. And then I should be able to drink any water. So I can go to a water source and just drink it. Without having to boil it or anything like that. I'm encumbered? Seriously? Well, I'm not going to be taking you. This can be scrapped. There we go. Sewing kits are incredibly important in the 1.0 version. You need them to make the armor crafting kits. Also, we're going to go ahead and scrap this. These tend to be better if you put them in the forge and cook them directly down in the forge. I guess it didn't really help much because I don't have any other brass on me. But at the same time, I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot of ammo crafting just because of the fact that, again, short playthrough. There's 5 biomes, and my goal is to spend 1 horde night in every biome, so max of like 35 days. Don't hit me. Oh, no. Oh. All right. I am now infected again. Don't you come running at me. They get angry sometimes when they take damage, and then they will actually pick up their pace even during the day. You, however... Oh, gosh. How do I get out of here? This guy's tanky. Oh, gosh, and he started running. Here we go. I gotta take a honey to fix my infection. Thought I heard something. By the way, I did mention previously that the reason that I kind of do the small hits at them, the power hits, they take a lot of stamina. So since I can't really guarantee I get headshots because of like they're laying on the ground, sometimes I just kind of poke at them with the regular... I poke at them with the regular strike instead of the power strike. There's my courier satchel, which is what we were here for. We weren't here to clear zombies this time. Let's actually drop that, scrap this. I'm gonna keep all this for the moment. And if this freaked any of you out, this is a this is a placeholder. It's not a placeholder. It's what they call a gore pile. All right, this is the end loot. We did manage to make it here, even though this wasn't a clear quest. Let's go ahead and grab these things. Poppin' Pills is the medical location in the world of 7 Days to Die. So, what do you have for me? Furious Fists. I'm not making knuckles. Although I did get honey and another bandage. And what do you have? Tech junkie. Send zombies fly. Oh, the stun repulsor. That'd be awesome if we were doing stun batons. What am I wearing as far as gloves go? I got biker gloves. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that yet. Also, we could break into these. I've not seen these historically. I've got 3 lockpicks. So basically you just click the E button and it starts picking the lock. But I've not seen great things, and you have a chance to break your lockpicks, and this is probably just going to be a waste, to be honest. I don't think I'm wasting my last lockpick on that. Let's get out of here. Did I loot this room, or did I get distracted? Oh, hey, I will take you. And you. Cool. All right, let's get out of here. You get the sneak damage if you're crouched, by the way. So you always want to make sure you're crouching. Ah, got another skill point to spend. Thank you very much, game. Destroyed workbench. Do I get a forge ahead? No, I don't. I would love a wrench at some point. I'm going to have to look to see if the trader's selling a wrench. I did mention that Anne and I actually have a game of this going on right now. And yes, I did hear the zombie outside. I'm ignoring it at the moment. We had a heck of a time. For me to make a workbench like this, you have to have a certain number of mechanical parts, and the easiest way to get mechanical parts is to wrench cars. But normally you can find a wrench pretty early on. We were having no such luck. It was a bit of a debacle. So I'm hoping at some point that I actually find a wrench. Oh, there's that spider zombie again. All right, and I'm encumbered, which means I need to fix that situation before I go running out here. Let's see. All right, we're going to go ahead and eat the charred meat, and we're going to break down this cooking pot, and then we're going to drink the red tea. Does that sort me out a little better? I'm encumbered only by 7 now. Let's go ahead and eat this right away as well. All right, we're going to go with that. Actually, put 2 more items on my hotbar, and then I'll be less encumbered. Hello, sir. All right, trader, here we come. Back to trader. I just dropped a whole bunch of stuff off in my drop chest that's right outside of his place so that I am no longer encumbered. Let's see what he's got for a quest reward. I think the answer here is going to be Molotovs. All right, jobs. Another fetch. Bobcat's bar. Sure, we'll go to a bar because there's a chance that that would actually have some food items in it. Is that towards my house? It is towards my house. Let's grab everything I just dropped off here, and we're going to drop it off at the house as I run by. I did make a second drop chest. It's actually now, I've got one in front of and one behind my residence, because the last time when I was coming in, I was coming from the opposite direction, and I didn't want to have to circle around to the front of the building. So now we've got multiple locations. There's a dog house. Let's avoid that. All right, here's my fancy-dancy new storage, is sitting on precariously on top of a dumpster. Let's put everything in there, and let's keep going over to the quest. Try to get this one done for sure today, maybe even another one. I don't know what our progression is with Trader Rect at the moment. I'm going to have to find that out. I don't know if I can actually see it from here. I don't think so. Hey, I've got another skill point to spend. Let's go ahead and put it in deep cuts again so that it makes my knife more effective. Have I looted you? No. Also, what is the thing in front of me that's big and round and looks like the Colosseum? That's amazing. All right, let's go ahead and start the quest. You've now turned from a blue car to a red car. That's awesome. Little sportier, you know? I don't know why I just picked up a bunch of lead. This is locked. Okay, we're going through this way. Bird's nest. Just some feathers. All right, we're definitely going in through here. Oh, hello. I didn't see you. Thank you for stopping by. Potted plants, by the way, can be scrapped for clay. Alright. Oh, hey. Backpack. Laying in a windowsill. Hey, cooking! I can make grilled meat and red tea. I thought I could already make the grilled. I thought I was just limited by the fact that I didn't actually have... Oh, these tend to have a bunch of money in them. That you can sell to the trader. Anyway, I thought my limitation for the grilled meat... Don't fall into me, that's rude. I'm feeling violated at the moment. Get away. Oh, what was that? You got some skills there. All right. Yes, I'm still ignoring her. Ooh, pumpkins. Anyway, I thought my limitation for the grilled meat was just that I didn't have a grill. Clearly, I was mistaken. Oh my gosh, have you not figured out how to get out here yet? Oh, you're stuck. That's the problem. Excuse you. That was rude. I don't need my fatigue to go up any further. I'm finally down to 11 minutes, thank goodness. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, though. What all was that? Scrap the chair. Wiring, I will read you... Oh, there was more than one. Huh. Alright, some water. What about here? Do you have water for me as well? No. Thanks, but no thanks. That's a gore pile again. That is not an actual zombie, I don't think. No. Although there is one around the corner. Excuse me. There was nothing good in there. You ate all the good stuff. It's rude. Another one? Nice. Gonna level up some of our cooking and maybe actually be able to eat some decent food. Have you been cooking in the backyard? Hey, 2 eggs. Thank you. Duffel bag. Yes, sewing kit. Before I go up there, what's in here? Okay. I'm also going to grab this. These are construction materials, which we will need at some point. I haven't been grabbing too many of them so far, but I'm going to need to start. I think this is cornmeal. Okay, fine. I'll take cornmeal along. I don't need Anne yelling at me about dropping seeds and cornmeal. Oh! How did that come behind me? I'm surprised I didn't get infected again. Oh, nice. Oh, that was devastating. Where are the supplies? You can see the supplies, they show up on the compass. Mine are... Oh, they're over here. Okay. Aha. Alright, ammo pile. Okay, I'll take it. I would have preferred, you know, ammunition. Medical I will definitely take. Here's the big crate. Night vision, very nice. We'll go ahead and scrap the bone knife. I can use the bones to actually repair the knife that I'm currently using. And let's see what's in the Shamway crate. Shamway, by the way, you can see it says Shamway Foods. That is the food store in the world of 7 Days to Die. Just so you start getting familiar with these things, I will definitely take that. Thank you very much. We are out of here. Thank you. Oh, we can make boiled meats and yucca juice. Guys, I kept wondering why I was running out of stamina so quickly. I generally always try to put one of my first points into Rule 1 cardio, which allows your stamina to regenerate like 10% faster, and I just looked and I don't have any points. So sadly, I will not be able to do that. We'll keep running out of stamina until I get another point. All right, so he's got, for my quest rewards, he's got ammo and pipe bombs and lockpicks. I'm going to go with the ammo, I do believe. And I'm going to try to get in one more job. I can't run this far away. It's going to have to be buried supplies. I would like to get that done yet tonight. You know, I did just think about it. I think yeah. Let's go ahead and redeem these things. All right, we do have 1 point to spend. Let's get into our skill tree here, and let's get that Rule 1 cardio. That's going to be helpful. I hate dispersing my skill points so far across every different tree, but sometimes it's necessary to get some of the things that you need. Hey, honey. That book was incredible. You got eggs for me too? Well, you got one. One's better than none. All right, big bouncing arrow. Let's get digging. I did not know that I was able to craft level 2 stuff. So let's go ahead and scrap that. And we'll go ahead and scrap this as well. And use the level 2 stuff. I thought I'd go ahead and check it because Lost was going really slow. And I did put a point into Miner 69er when I was actually mining the iron ore over last evening. So I thought maybe there was a possibility. All right, guys, just made sure that I got myself a way out because I have found the buried supply stash. And now my zombies have spawned in. By the way, another thing that I just realized that I've never really mentioned, the way that I keep telling that the zombies are dead, the experience pops up in the bottom right hand of the screen. Some people, when they first start playing this game, you can see 600 experience in the bottom right. They're not really sure. They stare at the bodies and trying to figure out if the zombie's actually dead. If you get the experience popped up, the zombie is in fact dead. So that's... I neglected to mention that earlier, and for those of you that are new to the game, well, like I said in the last episode, welcome, and hope your PC gaming or console gaming, whichever one you happen to be on, is going really well. There's some tips and tricks for you. Also, Southern Crafting improves seed crafting. I'm not going to need that. And Handyland improves repair tool crafting. That's awesome. You can be scrapped. I'm not going to use you. All right, let's get back to Trader here. It is... Gosh, it's early in the night still. And when I say it's early in the night, I just mean that it's almost too early to be done questing for the day, but I'm not going to be able to make it to that other location yet this evening. I can eat my blueberry pie. My hunger is down to 59%. Let's eat a blueberry pie that I just dug out of the ground. Who knows how long it's been in there? I'm sure it's perfectly fine. All right, Rect, what do you got for me for a reward? Another blueberry pie. I would love to have the pipe bombs, but I think I'm going to go cobblestone because we're going to be getting to the point here where I need to start building the horde base and I need to have stuff. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this quest and see where it is on the map. You can always cancel them. All right, where is it? It was northwest. My character is facing northwest. Oh, that's a ways away. Actually, let's go talk to him really quickly. How many more do I need? I actually don't know how to tell. You can normally tell, I think, if you're actually on the screen where you select the missions, but I don't know how you tell otherwise. I'm sure there's a way. Oh, here we go. If you go to the actual quest screen, I'm on tier 1. I've done 8 out of 10 missions for Rect. I'm trying to finish his 10 quests, and then we will be prepping for Horde Night, but we will also be trying at some point to move to the next biome and prep there so that we're well prepared, because this is going to be a little bit crazy the way that I decided to play this. So this is what I mentioned, is that there's this little, like, drainage ditch here. It's just really close to my house. If I get that water purifier mod and pop it into my helmet, I can drink right out of that and I won't have to worry about water anymore. It'll be great. All right, let's grab everything on our way in, and then I've got to get the loot chest out back, get everything sorted out, and see what else we can make tonight. I do want to try to get the dew collector made. I should have enough stuff now. All right, guys, grabbing the last of my stuff here. That box was just about full. I got everything else sorted out into their appropriate containers, and you can see I've got the dew collector pinned at the top. I'm not sure what all I have on me at the moment. Cell chest. You will get the rocket launcher parts, because we will not be playing this game long enough to get into rocket launcher territory. And then we've got some food left we can put in here. And the steroids, I consider them a medical thing. And then this is kind of odd and end things in right now because I didn't want to make too many chests. All right, so dew collector, we're going to need all of those polymers, which are in the crafting chest. We've got 178 of them. Got some glue, got some cloth to make the duct tape. I've got a couple duct tape. We need the short iron pipes. And I just need some duct tape. I made 3 and I only needed 2, but whatever the case may be, I would have liked to make 2 of these, but unfortunately I don't have enough polymers. You know what? I should be able to make these blocks, by the way. You can actually change the shape of them. So we're going to actually turn them into ladders. And there we go. And then we're going to want to turn them back. These are great, and sometimes when you're in a situation, when you're in a bit of a pickle with zombies, sometimes to just be able to throw some blocks down to be able to get away is really kind of, it saved my life a couple of times, let's put it that way. All right, I just need to break this out, and then we're going to plop the dew. I should actually get the dew collector crafting. That'll take 30 seconds, and I should probably be done with this by then. All right, we're actually going to need 1 more ladder. So what we're going to do, since I've changed them back to blocks, we're going to go into here and we're going to go, there's simple rotation, advanced rotation, on face. You will get more familiar with these things, but we can copy rotation, we can copy shape, or we can copy shape and rotation. So we're going to do that, except that I heard it. It actually changed. There we go. All right, let's get up here. Let's not fall off the edge. Let's not fall and break our legs either. I don't have time for broken legs. All right, let's go ahead and get the dew collector put down up here. We're going to have to be on the lookout. There's some mods that go into these as well. All right, so this is a gatherer, this is a tarp, and this is a water filter. This one allows, how does this work? This one allows for more. This collects faster. Or no, this one collects faster, and then this one I think collects, every one of these slots will get 1 water in it. This, if you put this in, it'll actually get 2, I think is the way that goes. All right, that, however, is going to be it for the rest of this video, because all I'm going to be doing this evening is I'm going to be making myself some food and such, and then I'm going to be going back out to that iron mine and just knocking at some rocks all night so that I have some extra resources to put in the forge, which we will get crafting with some stuff here shortly. We do need to try to find a wrench in the next episode so that we're able to start salvaging some of the mechanical parts. I'm not even sure, I haven't even gotten to the point yet. I need 2 more books yet. Goodness. All right, well, hopefully we will get that in the next episode, but then we'll need 20 mechanical parts, and I have 5. So we'll see how that goes. So anyways, guys, I'm going to thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, feel free to like and comment. Also subscribe so that you get notified of future videos. But for now, my name is Hawk, and this has been 7 Days to Die, and I will catch you guys next time.